Hi, I'm Chris Conway.
I'm Dan Britton.
I'm Dave Everitt.
And we are...
Together, we used to be...
The Storm Thieves!
And 30 years ago to the day, on the 4th, 5th, 6th of June 1993, so it is 30 years ago, we recorded as the Storm Thieves for the first time, just a few houses from here, in Dave's front room. Our first album, Up to the Sun. And I should explain that we've just come from a walk on Burrough Hill to commemorate that occasion before doing this podcast, and the reason is because when we recorded that album on the last track on the last day at 3 a.m, we were doing my song "Forget About You," and we just couldn't get it right, and it kept failing. And I said, usually if this happens, we need to shake up and move ourselves around, and Dave said we could go up Burrough Hill, which is a few miles away from here. It's a Iron Age fort, and I didn't know what it was, but anyway, we went up there at 3 a.m, completely black, out there, up and down the uneven terrain. Came
Avoiding
back.
cowpats.
Yeah, we must have. Well, maybe we did, but then we got back, and I said, before we sleep, we got to do that song, and it turned into the slowest, sleepiest version of that song that ever was. But we had finished. But the Storm Thieves, recording-wise, was done. Was underway, and
we're all still here 30 years later.
we are.
And we've had the good grace to dip out of doing reunion gigs.
Yes. We didn't want a gig. We
Still got our hair. Look.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm still wearing the same thing.
Yes.
I think Chris is going to put some pictures on pictures of me wearing this 30 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Known as blue fringy thing. I knew it as.
Exactly.
And
it
I've
still fits you.
And I've still got it. It still
Amazing.
fits. A little bit tighter around here, but you know.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And we've been looking at photos and things from then, and
Drinking coffee.
and I suppose we did another album after that. In fact, that was in August, 29, 30, 31st of August in 1994. So we can meet next year in August to do the same thing. But we also recorded it in Dave's house. Then we recorded another studio album, and we never released it until 12 years later because we kind of fell apart.
We fell apart,
as a group.
yeah.
I wasn't very well.
Well, I think we fell apart literally
You
as
were
well.
joining Moscow State Opera and various things.
I fell apart mentally.
Yes, I was. Keely. Anyway, so that did come out years later, and a live one we did at the
Bio Club.
before then we did one at the Guildhall.
Guildhall. Crikey.
Live at the time, and years later Dave and I found some cassette tapes of us live at the Bayou Club, so they're all on Bandcamp and Spotify I think now, so we are but we're just nice to get back together.
It is,
and I think we're going to sing a little medley of songs in a second that you can listen to. One of Dave's what's it called, Dave? Something I don't know.
Something you don't know.
and then my Snow and the Fire, and then Chris's
Long Days
Waiting. Just a little medley we thought might
we
be
did
nice.
think about merging them all together and call it The Snow and the Long Days Waiting in the Fire, but so you don't know. But
That's yes.
Save that for the next
Save
time.
that. Yes, we'll do that from when we record it in the studio. But no, it's been great, and we all still chums and everything, and it was just we were the Crosby, Pills and Hash of the Leicester, acoustic
We
scene.
were the wishy-washy acoustic trio.
Acoustic with a bit of Celtic and West
highly
Coast
unfashionable at the time, but we were proud of it.
That's right. It was the 90s, wasn't it? So there was Nirvana, there was Oasis, there was Blur,
Pixies, there was all
and we
sorts.
were basically kind of looking back to Crosby, Stills and
Yes,
Nash.
West Coast with a dash of Celtic is what we were doing, and it was. But it was a very lively time. I can just remember so many acoustic clubs
In the venues, the Royal Mail, the magazine.
Since we played there, they've all been pulled
Places
down.
that literally aren't there anymore at all. Not even the building.
On our
Bayou Club.
live recordings, in between the tracks, I can hear us announcing, on Friday we're going to be at the Spread Eagle, and then we're going to be at the magazine, and then we're going to be at the Phoenix, whatever it was. There was it was such a great scene at the time.
And we had there was a lovely audience as well. We had a lovely audience all the time.
Noisy audiences though, they weren't the attentive, quiet ones you get today. It was
but they were
very live. I mean, the
they were
Bayou
very
Club
keen.
was noisy. You can tell on the
It
stage.
was, but they came to have a good time.
Yeah.
Sadly, quite a few of them probably no longer with us, really. But,
Definitely.
Yeah, some great guys put on those clubs for years and years and years, and gave up their time to put on those places so we could have fun places to play. So I do think of them, and some of them are no longer with us, as you say.
That's right.
But we are
We are.
We're still with
We're
us.
still tentatively kicking,
Yeah.
but have a listen to our medley and listen to our recorded music. The weird thing is that our recorded music was recorded digitally because I had a DAT tape.
Oh, you
So
did?
it's exactly the same as
Yeah, I
when we were
remember.
in that room. So
That was great fun.
Yeah,
Magic.
it was.
Peace and love.
see you later. Peace and love. Love and peace.
The bit that we leave in.
Clapperboard now.
Free from the moorings, cut free from my blind trusting. I was afraid. The stars spoke of a home and a harbor. I had no rudder, so I gave my tiller to the weather vane and sailed into port with the moon rising low. And I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. I could never explain. Please don't ask me why. I could never explain. Please don't ask me why. I know something you don't know.
Hey, where are you going, my pretty young one? Down to the sea or up to the sun? Swim the waves or fly through the air? To tell you the truth, I don't really care. Well, I've been traveling a long, dusty road. Need someone to lighten my load. Well, take some weight off these shoulders of mine. I really need to see the sunshine and the snow and the fire, the wind and the rain cut me down again and again. My heart and my soul have been wounded before. I'm not gonna let them get hurt anymore.
I'm pacing to warm the ocean on a wild, barren shore, and I'm waiting for a loved one that I never shall see more. It's a long day's waiting by the shore, by the shore. It's a long day's waiting by the shore. It's a long day's waiting by the shore, by the shore. It's a long day's waiting by the shore. It's a long day's waiting by the shore, by the shore. It's a long day's waiting by the shore. It's a long day's waiting by the shore, by the shore. It's a long day's waiting by the shore. Yay!